ek wil die storie vertel van wat is die Yemen die mense vir ons en wat beteken hulle vir ons. Toe ons in Yemen gekom het ons nie geweet. Niemand het ons gesê, hierdie mense kruip in jou vel en in jou hart in. Ja, het is wel bekende feit dat Yemen is die land waar koningsskepe vandaan kom. So ek vertel hierdie storie. Sy het gegaan om geskenke van goud en silwer en wierook te neem vir koning Salomo. Maar as sy vandag moet gaan om geskenke aan te bied vir 'n koning, dan gaan sy nie goud hoef te vat nie, sy gaan die Yemen die mense vat. Want hulle is die goud. Ek vra vir al-Qaeda, Suid-Afrika en Yemen is nie ryk lande nie, daar's die mense is arm. Asseblief, oorweeg dit om Pierre vry te laat. Ons is so trots op ons president Nelson Mandela wat vir ons 'n voorbeeld kom gee en ons kom inspireer het oor vergifnis. Geduld, samewerking. En ons het dit gaan leef daar en ons maak 'n beroep op julle. Gee genade vir Pierre sodat julle ook genade kan ontvang. Dankie.
If there are any questions at this stage, we will take some questions, but please, if they could be directed at what the current situation is.
Hi, Yolande, ek is Johanna van der Merwe van Rapport. I'll say my question in English. You just mentioned that Pierre is not in good health and that he's going to be needing an operation. Can you elaborate on his health and the operations?
Pierre has a hernia in his groin, and the renal system is now bulging out on the one side, and the other side have fallen to the inside. So it's causing damage to the renal system, the urination, etc. I'm not a doctor, but that's about.
Hi, my name is Malungi. I'm going from ENC. Yolande, thanks for talking to us. Just help us understand when you were held hostage, were they saying anything to you guys? How did they treat you guys? Can you just help us understand, how did they treat you guys? Were they saying anything?
As I said in the statement, al-Qaeda treated us with kindness and respect. There was never any rudeness from their side. Never.
Peter? Peter? Yeah, hi. Peter. Hi, I'm Peter Bruce from Independent Newspapers. Could I ask you, I think one of the objectives you had when coming out was to try to raise funds. I know that $3 million is a totally impossible target, but have you tried to raise, and if so, have you managed some? Part of it. I don't know if that's a pertinent question.
If I may, at this point in time, point out that that is ancillary really to what Yolande would like to address today. There are attempts by friends and businessmen to deal with that, but the details of that would be available on various websites. If you could refer to that, Yolande wouldn't want to address that at this point in time.
That is available already on the website.
Pardon me?
That information is already on the website.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Manova from SABC TV. I just wanted to find out the emotions that went through you. I mean, when you were released and having to leave Pierre there, what emotions did you go through?
It was apart from the day of the kidnapping. To be separated from Pierre in that way was the worst moment of my life.
answer any questions personally if you don't want to. If she does not answer any personal question, she has a choice not to answer. And you're not being sensitive, but the state is not right. You don't have to answer what you don't want to answer. If you want to, we're not going to stop you. Question on the right.
My name is Susan from Last Fund Press. If she's not able to answer, maybe you can answer. What is al-Qaeda saying? I understand there's a deadline for tomorrow. What are they saying they're going to do to Pierre if the companies?
They made it very clear from the first day, from last week's flight when they released Yolande last week Friday. They said they put Yolande hand in hand. They gave it to you, but no charge. But remember, for Pierre, we won $3 million. You've got 8 days. If you don't give it to us in 8 days, you know what we're capable of. Thereafter, they said that if you don't reach the deadline, we'll give Pierre's head to you in a box. Those were their words. And then we engaged them on that issue, and that's why we're still engaging them on that issue presently. I might as well just go into the talks. The talks have deadlocked. Monday night, Anders went back to talk to them. They were not as calm and as friendly, when I say friendly, it's in inverted commas, like the week when we spoke to them about Yolande. But during Yolande's time, it was more friendly, calm, sensible, professional. On Monday, the moment you walked in, it's like they've never seen you before in their life. It was that kind of impression. I asked others, did you meet the same people? They said, yes, the one guy was the same. The two new guys, the other two guys were two new ones. But the one guy was the same. And I said, what was their attitude? Where's our money? The moment you walked in, where's our money? And that was the problem. And we, again, the part of this conference and part of what we've been discussing with them, this is, they know the situation. I told it to them straight on the phone. I spoke to them. They called me on Tuesday. And I said, we are from South Africa. We don't have that kind of money. We don't have $3 million. It's impossible. You're expecting a lady who's come out after 9 months of being with you guys in 4 days in that state of mind to raise $3 million. It's impossible. You need to re-understand. And also, there's no merit in harming the husband. There's no merit in hurting him. This is an old man. He's ill. And you said you captured the wrong people. Why don't you just let him go? And at this point, we can't explain ourselves anymore. We can't ask for extension of time anymore. We can't say we don't have $3 million anymore. So last night, we placed it in their court. We said, my friends, we asked you to give us 1 more month. And that's where we are. We left it to them last night, and I'm waiting for that reply sometime today. But they know we can't go any more forward. It now lies in their court. If they want to do something on Friday, you want to give Pierre back, or they want to give an extension of time, that's state choice. We don't know that yet.
Hi, Yolande. My question is directed to you again. You and your husband, you're saying, have been married for about 20 years, and it seems you're a very strong couple. What do you think is going through his mind at the moment?
I think he has peace that I'm safely out and made sure that they gave him news that I've left. And the kids are okay. And I think he's standing in front.
On the left.
Hi, I'm going to hang out from you. Yolande, where are you currently getting your strength and your support? Where are you getting your strength from?
Repeat the question, Pierre.
Yolande, you've come here today. We want to know where are you getting your strength and your support from?
Strength is from God. And with support and friends like this,
Hi, I'm Yolande from Iceland. Hi.
you through this mess? What makes you survive every day?
I think it's falling outside the scope. I think it's going back. We would like to deal with what would be a situation if you don't mind.
Sorry, did I hear you correctly that you don't know if they've told Pierre that you've freed? Is that what you said, or you do know?
No, I wrote a letter and asked him to give it to him by hand.
So he didn't actually see you leave?
No, he saw me leave, but he doesn't know where I went.
Okay.
Daniela, for you, if you have a message for your husband at this stage, a boodskap vir jou man, wat sal jy sê?
If I have a message for Pierre, and the message is from me and the children, it is that he is our hero. We are so proud of him.
Yolande, I'd just like to know, the captors say why they thought you were American, and what was the confusion between being South African and American?
I think the perception of Westerners is based on skin color only. They don't understand the South African rainbow nation situation.
Okay, you guys are over. If there's any other questions you want or personal interviews, you guys can speak to Mike. As you can see, Yolande is not in the state to speak to 50 of you. It's not going to be possible. It's not even fair to her. And remember, again, I'm saying it quite openly, she doesn't know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's a very difficult state of mind to be in. She needs a space. She needs to reflect. She needs to think. We are not sort of dealing with you guys for wanting stuff later on. But please speak to Michael. And there's whatever you want. Michael will make arrangements. Just to review a cell number or an email address or whatever. Speak to him. I must say, we're very thankful that you guys have come. We're very sorry that we're curtailing what you can do and what you can't do. It's some lives at stake here. And unfortunately, we can't do anything else but try to curtail you. And once it clears out, you can ask whatever you want, whenever you want. Thank you very much. One other thing, as I said earlier, if you guys want time, lunch has been served in the kitchen in the back here. Please help yourself, make it available to you to eat before you go, and we're going to eat all that food ourselves. Thank you very much.
Will you take me to the room? Yeah. Stopping sound. Thank you for attendance. What I'm going to do is give you an email address, and if you have any specific requests, please email it to me. As you will understand, it's quite busy right now, but we will get back to you. The email address that you can mail me at is lmventer, Lima Mike Victor Echo November Tango Echo Romeo at mweb.co.za. So I repeat that. lmventer at mweb.co.za.
There's a lot of requests from viewers who want to know if there's anything they can do to help. Do you have any message for South Africans?
I think the next 48 hours are going to be crucial. That will determine to what extent South Africans can help, but praying is what we are asking at this point in time. Emotional support to Yolande, and then there's information on the Volksblad website and on a website that reads iticket.com if they want to make any other contribution. Thank you very much.